There we go. Fist post. First. Okay, there we go. All right. And this is Saturday, the 22nd of April, and this is my yoga practice. All right. Starting off with a short forward fold today, the 22nd, right? So, yeah. Right shoulder is supposed to have priority, but I think the past couple times I did on the right side, so we'll do a left side today. Quick forward fold, get some kinks out the back. And it's a weekend, right? So don't have to, even though I'm planning to go to work, I don't have to go to work. I can take as long as I want in my practice today. Alright, so we're doing it nice and slow. Down dog, 3 minutes. Yay! Down dog. And relax. About a little over 2 minutes to go. And we'll do our awesome transition to up dog. Two seconds. Count them. Oh, look at that. I got viewers today. Awesome stuff. So, that's up dog. We transition forward. Wrists may pop. A little bit. Bring this back to the knees. Yeah, right? Live video. Yeah, not just a still frame. Knees popped. Alright, cool stuff. And then clear that. Start that. And the super awesome transition to upward facing dog. Alright, so from here, right, wrists closely spaced. My wrists are about one wrist apart, or one palm width, more like one wrist width. But then get the bottom of the rib cage to the top of the elbows, arch the spine, find some balance, and looks like I'm in good position for the camera, maybe. And balance, hey, just that simple, right? we go. And that is the transition to upward facing dog. Very cool. So, who have I collected? I have Arzael, 21, Azrael, Unknown Girly, hey, there you go, and Sam C. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. And this is upward facing dog. You may notice my hands do not seem to be in a natural position. Right, I've just turned them backwards, right? Which, if you don't know, right, that's my thumb. That's not my pinky, right? It just does not look natural. But in any case, the reason I turn the hands backwards is to get a stretch on the wrists and forearm in the upward facing dog. And of course, in doing this today, I'm starting to get cramps on my big toes, both actually, look at that. So, take care with that. While trying to stretch the back, right? So, hey, we'll just let the toes cramp up and stretch the back. Extend the stretch a little bit more, try to feel something. I honestly don't feel that much, but hey, kind of a maintenance pose. All right, time is up. Careful, right? Let the big toe cramps work their way out. Let the wrists recover. Next up, all right, 20 seconds. So I'm going to use the even rolls right side first, gets priority. Wheel pose, but awesome transition through fish pose. So we start off Savasana. Transition to fish. So grab the glutes, backs, thighs, lift the chest up, crown of the head to the earth. There we go. Almost there. Make sure the parts are in a decent spot, especially when you're a guy. And then there you go. Fish pose. Swallow some saliva. And there we go. That's a very taxing pose. It really works out the low abs. And I've got 2 minutes left on the timer. We'll see how long I can hold this wheel pose for. Enhance, stretch, feel the body. That's good. I think that's getting better, slowly but surely. Allow for some recovery. Yeah, it feels a lot on the front side of the body, right? Especially by arching over like that, this stuff, all the blood flow seems to get cut off and the hands seem to fall asleep. Or they start tingling like they're going to fall asleep. So, that's that. Alright, next up is right side, half pigeon. Get your parts in the right spot. Ball of the foot, or top of the arch, and I need to go that way? Yeah. No, I need to go that way. There we go. Alright. Top of the foot to the elbow. Feel it stretch. And turn the hips that direction. Turn the chest that direction. So nice contrast of movement and a lot of stretch happening. So left shoulder, the right quad. Yeah, and eventually, hey, that left hand, right? Left hand, the one on top, is going to touch the foot, right? Probably not today. Another minute, 25 seconds. "44 seconds. I keep peeking at the clock. This is not going fast enough. I don't usually hold this for 3 minutes, right? I usually do a minute and a half on each side because I got to get to work, right? But yeah, hold on for 3 minutes. There we go. Go and start tighter for the next side. Move slow, let the body recover. Do everything in the opposite direction. Get those drawstrings back inside. Yay. Alright, get your parts in a good spot. Get the foot up. There we go. Foot towards the elbow. Yeah, right. Contrasting hip and chest. So we want the hips to go that way, to the right, and the chest to go to the left. 55 seconds. $15. Oh yeah. Flying by faster this time. And there we go. Reset the neck. Move slowly to get out. Yeah, so that's really interesting when I hold that for so long, right? What starts to happen is my arms start to fall asleep a little bit, especially that top arm. All right, so that's that. Those are the back bends. Now, a forward fold. 22nd. So right side of the camera. And very slowly, right, I was just doing some back bends. Allow the back as much time as it needs to get into the forward fold. Crown of the head to the earth, and foot position, right? Heels touching, balls of the feet touching, ankles just barely touching. I mean, you could take a sheet of paper and run it through your ankles if you wanted to, right? You could, open it up just a little bit, run a sheet of paper through, right? They're just barely touching, if at all. No pressure on the ankles. You shouldn't see any like pressure spots on the ankles. So the skin just barely glances each other. And this helps give you better foot posture, I think. I don't know. That's my anecdotal experience. That you'll have better foot posture if you do this, right? You hold this for 3 minutes a day for 6 months, right? You may, you might improve your foot posture. And that is that. All right, to the floor we go. Hip openers. All right, lots of people watching. Nobody commenting today. All right. Very cool. So, hip openers, right side first. Little teaser. All right, so we do half lotus. And as a teaser, we do a little bit of a hamstring for that left hamstring. Nice and tight. Because we haven't opened anything up yet. Alright, Everything's relative. Look at that. Forehead to the earth. In any case, this is a hip opener. So pull the shin to the chest, right? You might feel something there. I generally don't. Foot to chest, right? You might begin to feel something, and be careful of the transition between shin to foot. The hip muscle has to slide over the hip bone, and you have to be real careful with that. All right, so next is you take this to the floor, back to the earth, and this is where you start to feel some hip stretch. Hip. And do the same thing, bring that shin into the chest, and rotate the pelvis a little bit, right? Push the pelvis in the floor, rotate the bottom of the pelvis towards the earth. Feel the right hip some more, and then the big boy, right? If you found all of that stuff too incredibly easy, then you could try put that foot, that front leg, the foreleg, the shin behind the head, right? Your mileage may vary. And then just relax. Eventually, you get that left foot, actually it's the right foot, around the left shoulder, and wrap the left arm around, right? This arm is going to go around the foot, right? Eventually. Side, slowly get out. Give the body a little bit of time to recover as needed. Let the blood flow reestablish on the right leg. Hey, cool stuff. What is that? M4GNE98 Z3281. All right. Thanks so much for watching. Next up is the other side. So now we're doing the same thing with the left leg. So we pull that left foot in. Half lotus, right? You might feel a little something there. I usually don't. And you feel this. Well, hey, this is so much easier on this side because we just did the other stretch, right? Open up all this stuff a lot. So we got a lot of second side bias going on. The second side's easier because the first side kind of got things stretched out a little bit, even though you weren't targeting that muscle. Alright, that's that, and that's that. And then lay down, but do it carefully, right? At least as carefully as you need to do it. And bring this into the chest. There we go. Get those neck vertebrae in the right spot. Feel that left hip. Rotate. Move that pelvis around a little bit. Feel that hip. And when you're ready, and not a second before, and you try, right? Maybe you only get this far. You know, eventually you start getting that foot all the way around. Right? Yeah, my left leg has got to be shorter than my right. That's what it feels like. And then eventually, right, we're gonna get this around the back side of the foot, right? Feels like the other side might get there sooner than this side. pose you decide to do, right? Find a sustainable pose that you can hold it for a minute or so. Three, two, one, and that's it for that side. And you're gonna be real careful after you pose for a while. When you get out, the body will need a moment or two to recover. So, left leg's gotta get the blood flow back to it. All right, looks like what? No, same person. All right, cool stuff. All right, next up. Hamstring, wonderful hamstring. So we are going to take a really long practice today and do the hamstrings all by themselves. We're going to hold this Janushirasana for 3 minutes. Usually I don't hold it for the 3 minutes. I'll do hold it for about a minute, then do another pose for another 2 minutes. But today, we're going to go all in and do this for the full 3 minutes. Another minute left. Hey, lots of time. Alright, look at that. Get another viewer. Kelly M and Lake, maybe? Alright, cool stuff. Thanks for watching. And yeah, for everyone who didn't join at the beginning of the practice, you can find it on YouTube. Just look up Ben Yoke King on YouTube. You can find the rest of my practices. And just relax, release, feel the pose. Go. That's all she wrote for that side. Dismiss that. Start the timer. The other side. Yay, the other side. So let's do a little bit of profile this time. Get all the parts and everything in the right spot. Yeah, there we go. 2 fingers, big toe, 4 fingers, little toes. And take this down. Yep, just like that. Okay, scoot back a little bit. There we go. Another 46 seconds. That. All right. Hey, allow some recovery. Yeah, need a little bit of recovery there. Very cool. Next up, the awesome stretch. I have no idea what the name for the stretch is, but it is awesome. You kind of spread out a little bit. Get your parts in the right spot because you're rolling forward. This is what I usually normally do right after my Janushrasana is I open up and enhance. So the head gets down. Yeah, body positioning is not easy. It's not easy to get the parts, the man parts in a good spot. 42 seconds. I was trying to have some man part issues. Could you think maybe, yeah, I should be okay, but you hold the pose for too long. So start saying, yeah, maybe not. Yeah, of course, you edge yourself right before the end. All right, there we go, cool. So that is side one of that. All right, so now side two. And again, try to get the man parts into a good spot. Not as easy on this side, right? Because the spine wanted to go this way, and the spine doesn't like to go this way as much for me. So gotta go slow. So the vertebrae, the discs, right? Everything kind of was set on the other side, so you gotta go slow. Take as much time as the body needs for those vertebrae and discs to get realigned and slide back or slide to wherever they need to go for this side. That looked up right at time. All right. Already set the neck a little bit. We are almost done. Next up is straddle splits. All right. Hey, look at that. James David is watching. What is that? Nicholas Free Running. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Good stuff. Thanks for joining. Headed towards the end of the practice. Practice wide splits, right? Your mileage may vary if you're attempting to follow along. And again, gotta get the man parts into a good spot. So you want to try and get the entirety of the abdomen and the pelvis all on the earth. And the chest, right? Maybe, maybe not. And relax. Let's throw in a shoulder stretch on top of that. with a shoulder twist on top of that. And hold this for about a minute. Alright, because the main pose I'm working is the legs, even though I've done this enough. I don't feel so much on the legs anymore. It's more just a maintenance pose. And then a little bit, a few seconds, we're going to swap the arms. Let's do that. So be careful as you swap the arms. Feel that left shoulder stretch. Let the weight of the body stretch out that left shoulder a little bit more. And then get a nice twist on the right shoulder. And walk that hand up. And then as soon as you get up, then relax all the muscles. Which will enhance the stretch on the left shoulder. And my practice is going really long today. 2 seconds. There we go. Alright, so final sequence of the practice. I don't need to do it on the timer. Is, alright, yeah, we'll do cool stuff today, right? So, Tadasana, right? So get up here, yogi squat, cool stuff, right? Stand up, nice, cool yogi squat. But then get ready for Tadasana, so get the hands down, get the legs over the shoulders. And then balance on the hands, maybe. But then try and straighten the legs. Yeah, straightening the legs here just doesn't seem to work for me. It seems like a hamstring issue, right? Because my legs are pressing into the tops of my arms, right? Which prevents the hamstrings from opening all the way. So, something like that. But then, from here, transition to handstand. Yeah, just that simple, right? Oh. Hey, cool stuff. Awesome practice today. That's my yoga practice. It rocks. It's fun. It takes a lot of practice, right? You can look on YouTube, right? You can see how much I practice this, right? It's just every day, 20, 30, 45 minutes. And yeah, you can see all the videos. Yay, Ben Yoga King on YouTube. Cool stuff. But hey, enjoy the rest of your day. Have fun. Take care.